Chrissie Swan Show.
Good afternoon. We're back after a little hiatus yesterday, Jack.
I know. The station properly broke.
Yes, it absolutely blew up and we weren't able to talk to you, which upset us greatly. But we're back today. Normal programming, thank God.
Everything's working thus far.
Yes. I've been in a bit of a frenzy this morning. You can see I've got evidence of it on my top.
Look, I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to draw attention to it or make you feel bad, but there is it looks like maybe toothpaste or something all over.
Look, it's Basque cheesecake.
It's cheesecake?
Yes, it's cheesecake. This morning, I whipped up a Basque cheesecake. You know those Spanish ones that are burnt on the top?
Yeah.
And all the paper around them?
Yum.
Never made it before, but my dad is coming to visit me and he hasn't been for 5 years and he loves a cheesecake and I really wanted to make it. But I didn't know. I was looking at my top going, this is amazing. I have just made 2 Basque cheesecakes and nobody would know. And I walked into work and everyone was staring at my boobs. The reason I couldn't see it was from the top. When I look down, I can't see anything. It's under the boob. It's
under your left breast,
It's under the boob. We'll grab a photo of
absolutely
of my mess and put it on our Insta page. You can follow us on the Chrissie Swan Show. On Instagram, huge show. Gorgeous Rob Mills is going to come in.
He is.
So much to talk about. He is the busiest man in showbiz.
He's loitering in the hallway already.
He sure is.
The Chrissie Swan Show. What's up? This is Pink. Hi. See me live. How's everybody? Pink's brand new single is out now. The title track from her 9th studio album, Trustful. Available to download and stream now. Chrissie Swan's Trust or Fall.
Yes, this is a really big deal. One of you is going to be flying to London to see Pink live in concert. What a magical experience.
Elite.
Oh, James, you are so far the leader. How are you feeling today?
I'm really nervous.
Yeah. Would it make you more nervous to say that we're going to have to play it twice today because yesterday we had technical difficulties?
Just a little bit, but I should be okay.
Oh, look, I really hope so. Your competitor for today is Amanda. Hello, Amanda.
Hey, Chrissie. Hi, Jack.
Hello.
Now, are you a huge Pink fan, Amanda?
I am a big Pink fan.
Good. You're going to need to be because James is the most hardcore Pink fan I reckon I've ever come across.
He's played pretty well so far.
All right. Big, deep breaths, both of you. This is how it works. Jack?
All right, James, we have one question to ask you about Pink. As you know, you can either trust yourself to get it right or you can trust that your competitor will get it wrong and fall out of the competition, that person being Amanda. Swan, are you going to give the question before we give him the option?
Okay. What are the names of Pink's 2 children?
I'm going to trust myself, and it's Willow Faith Hart and Jamison Moon Hart.
James?
Wow.
Has Pink got an AVO out against you? Because I think we're going to have to organise that if you finally get to go to London to see her.
I know. Oh, she should. Oh.
All right, you are through to the next round.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
No one, especially women of a certain age, should ever feel invisible, disconnected or unimportant. Priceline Pharmacy celebrates you and all your uniqueness at every age because at Priceline, it's always a festival of you.
Head in store or online at Priceline.com.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I've got a show. You're my friend. Will you come on it? It's Rob Millsy Mills.
It's good to be here.
So good to see you.
What a great segment.
Now, you're wearing a crown, and we do need to cover off why. You are the King of Moomba, which is a festival in Melbourne.
Yep, the Festival of Melbourne.
That's one thing, but it is a great honour and a dream come true if you're ever ordained as the Moomba monarch.
Well, you've been a queen.
I have. It was like the best thing that ever happened to me.
With Jimmy Giggle?
Yes.
Who's your king? I have the privilege of being on the throne with Rhonda Birchmore. Can you believe she's not been the Queen of Moomba before this?
I cannot believe it.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I saw the photo of you two together and I just thought, nature is healing. Now, I want to move on to Idol.
Yeah. Australian Idol.
Australian Idol.
Yeah.
That is where we came to know you 20 years ago.
20 years.
I mean, you only look 30 now.
I'm 41 this year. Wow. It's crazy, right?
Rob Mills, I just feel like you are going to be entertaining us until you're a very, very old man. Like, did you see Dick Van Dyke last week? He's 97. You know, obviously famous for Mary Poppins.
Yep.
And he was just unmasked on The Masked Singer as the gnome. That's going to be you.
Still singing, still kicking a leg.
Yep, still kicking a leg.
Oh my God, he sounds beautiful.
The whole world smiles.
little teary.
I know. I got goosebumps.
Wow, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we can all aspire to be that full of joy, not tugging on 100.
So I've got another 56. I've got more than the life that I've actually lived now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, that sounds good. Fingers crossed that actually happened. Touch wood. I'd
Also,
love to be doing
Sting, who's touring Australia at the moment, 71, still would, let me tell you.
that. Really?
Oh my God, are you joking?
All right. Who else? Who else is on your list? I've got a few. Who are oldies on my list? Helen Mirren's on mine.
Is she?
Oh, yeah.
She's got great boobs.
Does she?
Yeah, really pendulous and juicy.
Okay.
Who's on my list?
Yeah.
Glenn Robbins.
Oh, yeah. Handsome.
Yeah.
Charming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it?
Who else? Probably Frank Woodley.
Really?
Yeah, workplace romance.
That's a HR issue.
I mean, all these people are happily coupled.
Yeah, I know. It's good to know that you're coming for him, though. Just a home-wrecking Chrissie Swan, they call her. Old home-wrecking Swanee. It's good to know. Okay.
I wasn't expecting you to go there. I want to talk about Australian Idol.
okay,
all right,
go.
Mark Holan is not on
He's
my
not
list.
Audico?
No, no,
Okay.
neither of them. Mark Holden has come out and said that he's hurt.
Why?
Devastated.
Someone's taken his touchdown?
Yep.
What?
Yes.
His family are upset by it as well. Not just him. His family are hurt.
It's hurt his family.
I always thought it was ridiculous because we don't actually have touchdowns in this country.
No.
All right. So, and also I'm deeply offended because I never received a touchdown in my
That's an
in my
oversight.
6 or 7 weeks or whatever I was on the show. So he's upset. So who took it? Who took the touchdown?
I think Amy Shark's been doing it. Harry Connick's had a crack
Kyle's
recently.
had a crack.
Kyle's had a crack. Yeah, he's like, no, this is unsanctioned. and he's hurt.
He's a lawyer. He
What?
could, maybe would there be legal action?
No, of course there isn't. He's in the head.
Yeah. Well, we all saw the clown performance on Dancing with the Stars a few years ago. Who can forget?
I want to talk more about the clown performance.
Do you remember? It's a crazy clown performance.
I've got to make a mental. I've got to make a physical note in my phone to bring it up with my therapist.
When I next need joy, watch that video.
Joy or terror?
Well, both.
What?
The Chrissie Swan Show.
And I'm joined by Rob Mills. So good to see you.
Great to be here.
You are always on stage. It seems like every press release we get, it's featuring Rob Mills.
I'm I've been very, very lucky in the musical theatre world. But for all those asking, I have to audition every single time.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm still auditioning for the shows. And this one was terrifying because I'm playing William Shakespeare.
Yes, in And Juliet, which has been a huge success overseas.
Massive. Also, we usually get shows after they've been on Broadway or the West End after like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
It just opened on Broadway like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah,
So
late last year.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a round of sweeping statements?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be taking your calls after 3 p.m, 13 24 10. Start calling now if you want to. Sweeping statements are statements that you secretly believe that are very unpopular, but you cannot have your mind changed on them.
Okay.
For example, Backyards are overrated. Borat is the funniest movie ever screened.
I think weddings are overrated. They're a waste of time and money. I love attending them, but they're a waste of time and money.
Don't get married.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony and I could be engaged forever.
Surprise engagement party is the way to go. No, surprise wedding at your engagement party, I'd recommend.
We got engaged a year and a half ago, have not actually had an engagement party yet. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
You're so busy.
Yeah, we're very busy. We're both very
You're
busy.
both very busy.
All right,
What's your sweeping statement?
Leaf blowers are the fucking worst. I cannot stand a leaf blower.
Have you ever driven one?
Never. Why would
then
I?
that's why you don't like it.
No, they're the worst.
The
Get a broom.
power.
Get a broom, get a rake. You're annoying everyone around you. They are the absolute worst.
I want to fight you on this, but
Don't.
part of the rules of sweeping
Yeah.
statements is that it's a safe place.
No judgment.
You can say
Your
it.
eyes are judging me so badly.
Have you ever had a go at leaf blowing?
Never. Oh, why would I? I've got a
Okay.
rake and a broom.
A rake, though.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to
Sorry.
argue.
Sorry.
That's your sweeping statement,
There it is.
and it sticks.
There it is. You're so
She's mad.
upset.
No, because the power of blowing it all out is amazing.
You're just blowing it for someone else. You're not actually fixing the problem.
No, but you. Yes, that's true.
That's right.
Because when I blow,
Selfish.
When I blow, I blow.
When you blow, so go.
I blow out in the back alley. And you're
What's your
right.
address?
And then it's someone else's problem. You're right.
Yeah. It's selfish. I've said it.
Oh my God, it's so hard not to fight
I
you
know.
on it. All right, what else can we talk about? Last year you released a book.
Yes.
How's it going, and was it a great achievement?
I think it's sold over 5,000 copies, which I think is pretty good.
That's a bestseller.
Is it?
Did you know that?
No.
If you sell 4,000 copies, it's a bestseller.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go. Yeah, I know. It's nothing.
No, I thought it was going to be a lot more.
I know. That's why when everyone goes, I'm a best-selling author, I'm like, so what? So am I. Whatever.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So you're a best-selling author.
Great.
Yeah.
And it's really good. I've been getting such great feedback.
Sell it.
Yeah.
Sell it now.
Basically, it was a deep dive into what it is to be an Aussie man. So me not really knowing what that is, I don't really identify with the archetype of the 80s and 70s.
Yeah, but who does?
The Jackie Howe wearing sheep shearing bloke, he still exists somewhere, but I don't. The beach blonde buff Bondi surfer bloke, I don't really
But isn't
identify
that
with
an
him.
advertising construct to make us feel bad?
Yeah, possibly, yeah. So I wanted to work out who the average Aussie bloke is.
The book is called And Where Do We Get It?
It's called Putting on a Show, and it has some stories from my life, but also just some really great stories from incredible people.
At all good bookstores.
And also some bad ones as well, yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming in, Millsy. We've run out of time. It's just always a joy to see you.
Thanks so much for
You
having
bring
me.
so much joy to so many people, and I just want to thank you. Have you got Glenn Robbins' phone number?
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Specsavers is helping Chrissie with her mystical visions. Should have gone to Specsavers.
Mystic Chrissie.
Oh, yes. We've consulted the runes.
That's a new voice.
I've gone all Kate Blanchett.
Fool.
I've consulted the runes / the Nova player. And the name that I was drawn to was Kate from Canberra. Hello, Kate.
It's on the screen.
Hello, beautiful Chrissie. How are you?
Now, Kate from Canberra, we don't go to Canberra. How has this happened?
The Nova player.
Oh.
The mystical,
Tell you what,
the mystical powers.
the radio in Canberra, the stations are pretty poor.
They must be very bad if this is better.
We're
than
the option.
All right, Kate. Now, I know nothing about you apart from your name is Kate. And I've got some other names coming through very strongly. I've got Ron, Don, Von, or John.
Close, but no.
So not close.
Oh, there's a Rod, but
Hello.
Rod. Rod Dodd.
All right, come on.
That Rod, by the way, is Rodney, not Roderick.
that's correct.
Now, I can see dumplings around you, Kate. Little pan-fried pork dumplings.
Oh, I wish. No.
Why aren't they around you?
I know. I'm wishing they weren't.
You need to get onto that, Kate. I want to come back to the name Von. Yvonne.
Oh, actually, she's going to be my new boss.
Oh.
See?
That's good from you, Mystic.
I've put a circle around it because there's something there.
What kind of boss is she going to be?
She's very efficient and she has a cavoodle.
Actually, she does.
What? Mr. Chrissie is entering a new realm.
Hang on. This is a new sound effect.
Yeah, you deserve it.
That's giving me tingles
Something's
in my
hard.
boobs, Kate. Okay, now I'm seeing security screens on windows. Security screens.
She's a con.
Have you done time, Kate?
No, it would be government departments.
Oh.
Oh, do you work in a government department and that's why there's security on your windows?
Do you Windex it often?
No, that's what the cleaners do.
Oh, true.
How good are cleaners? That's not Mystic Chrissie. That's just straight
Statement.
Chrissie. Seriously, where would we be without them?
But
Moisturise. You don't moisturise enough. You've got to.
right.
including your arms and your legs?
That's just insulting.
No, she's got me on the legs part.
Yeah. You don't do it, Kate, and you've got to. It gives them a new lease on life. And there is someone in your... This is the last one. There is someone in your family who used to wear, when they were alive, or still wear, you know those masseur sandals with the hard little nipples on the bottom?
Oh, my brother does.
I see them and they're worn out. You need to replace them because they're not doing what they're supposed to do, Kate.
We won't let anyone replace them.
See? Here's the thing. He's got to. And that is Mystic Chrissie. You've won yourself $250 cash and the best part of it, $250 voucher to go to Specsavers and spend it on bifocals or sunglasses, Kate.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
Mr. Chrissie, you were on fire today. I've got to give it to you. Usually I diss you, but this music has really made you go to a whole other level.
Thank you. And ask Yvonne where she gets her nails done. They're impressive, Kate.
I will indeed.
Love you. Bye.
So much, Mystic Chrissie.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
You were out and about last night, Jack.
I was. I went to the cinema. I haven't been for ages.
Isn't it lovely? I went on the weekend too. It was fantastic. I saw Women Talking, by the way. If you've ever been on maths, you wouldn't be interested. But I loved it. I loved it. If you've got a brain, it's for you.
Well, I went and saw Cocaine Bear, which comes out today. This literally is the bear that's on it.
Is he on cocaine?
The bear is on cocaine.
What?
Yes, so it's actually based on a true story. Back in 85 over in the States, a big shipment of cocaine was dropped into a forest and there was a bear that consumed it all. Now, the movie has taken it to new lengths and this bear goes absolutely nuts. And without giving too much away, the bear is high as a kite and essentially going after anybody in its vicinity in this park.
Is it angry?
It's angry.
It's really angry.
So
okay.
The thing that shocked me was the gore. Like, if you don't like blood, etc., probably not for you. But it's a horror comedy. I laughed so much. And a highlight for me were these two kids that went into the forest and the monologue and dialogue between the both of them was hilarious.
Okay.
And it was just nuts. So, don't expect to walk away feeling like you've learned a lot. But it's just a lot of fun and really funny.
How many stars?
I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars.
Okay, I'm going to go and see that.
Yeah, I'd really recommend it. And the other movie that I've seen that you challenged me to, you asked me to watch 2 movies last week, Joker.
Yes.
And
with
House of
Joaquin
Gucci.
Phoenix and House of Gucci with Lady Gaga.
So I watched House of Gucci on the weekend.
And?
I loved it.
Yeah.
My only criticism would be it could be a little bit shorter.
Oh my God, it was at least an hour too long.
At least.
Having said that, Adam Driver was in it, and so it wasn't long enough.
That's the thing as well. The cast made it okay to keep watching.
Agreed.
Because between Jared Leto, Gaga...
Jared Leto was unrecognisable.
Incredible.
I had to Google it.
Incredible.
I know.
And just watching Gaga, act, I still think she's a better singer. I'm going to stick to it.
Make sure that you see The Joker, because if you love Lady Gaga, you want to be all up to date for the new movie that's coming out with her in the role of, we think, Harley Quinn.
Okay, I will do that this weekend.
All right, let's thank you for that movie review. It's so good because it's one of my New Year's resolutions to see one movie a month. That's doable, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We'll see how we go. We have a huge hour coming up. We're going to do the sing-along, but also we're going to catch up with James, who is our carryover champion for this Trust or Fall competition, going to see Pink in London. The pressure's on.
It's on. I hope he's been sitting there studying Pink's Wikipedia.
I don't think he needs to.
The Chrissie Swan Show. What's up? This is Pink. Hi. See me live. How's everybody? Pink's brand new single is out now. The title track from her 9th studio album, Trustful. Available to download and stream now.
All right, James is... I've done it again. I talk over it every time.
You do.
Hey, James, you are getting closer and closer to boarding a flight to London and going to see Pink in concert there.
I'm so nervous I can almost taste it.
I know. I am nervous for you because you've proven over the last week that there is I'm going to say there is no bigger Pink fan in this country than you. I can't believe your name was selected at random off the Nova player.
Oh, I'm really excited. I hope there's no one bigger than me.
Yeah, it feels like it's meant to be. But let's see what Leonie thinks. Leonie, are you a worthy adversary?
I think so. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge, but I'm ready to give it a go.
Have either of you been to London? Leonie, have you been to London?
Not for a very long time.
James, have you been?
Back in the day.
No, not at all.
Wow.
Okay.
Stakes are high.
All right, stakes are really, really high. We're going to have a winner tomorrow, but now let's do this.
James, as you know, you've got one question that Chrissie will ask you about Pink. You can either trust yourself to get it right, or you can trust that the lovely Leonie is going to get it wrong and fall out of the competition. Swanee, it's time for the question.
All right, your question. James, you get first crack. I was going to say you get first lick of the ice cream, and I'll leave that. Pink has a brand new hobby. What is it?
She makes wine.
James, you've done it again.
Wow.
Oh, my God. James, you are one question away from going to the airport and getting on a flight and going to London and going through the turnstiles and getting your ticket scanned and singing, I'm going to say every single word to every single song at a Pink concert there.
Oh, I hope so. I really hope so.
All
Oh,
right.
my God, one more.
I know. One more. We're going to talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night's sleep. Keep your water up. Keep hydrated, James. And we will catch you tomorrow. Commiserations, Leonie. That's such a bummer.
I knew that answer too.
Oh,
Damn
did
it.
you? God damn. All right. Well, maybe don't listen tomorrow because I feel like James is going to be very, very hard to beat. Pink's new album, Trust Fall, is available to download and stream now, of course.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show. Swans sweeping statements.
Oh, yeah. We will die on this hill.
Absolutely.
You get a little frisson of excitement when you're about to say your sweeping statement. I can feel it. You
I
get
like
excited.
sharing it. I like getting it off my chest and having it out there.
Because it takes certain confidence to say something bravely.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Shoot.
My kids will never, ever have another sleepover party as long as I'm alive. Because sleepovers are the worst.
I was about to say no, they're the best, but I know I can't judge or chime in.
They are the worst.
Can you
for
tell
the
me why?
parents. They're good for the kids, but I don't care about that.
No.
I can't tell you the fresh hell that a sleepover is for the parents. The kids never... And, you know, I'm obsessed with sleeping.
Yeah.
I get furious if somebody interrupts my sleep. Like, furious. Homicidal.
Yeah.
Like,
And
serious
The challenge,
danger.
the challenge being a kid at a sleepover, I remember, is to who can stay up the latest.
Yes.
Who can see 4
Who
a.m.
can be the most annoying? And, you know, other people's kids are annoying at the best of times.
Correct.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't trust myself. I really don't trust myself to not completely lose my mind at a child that is not my own in my own home. I'm not. I would yell. I would have my saggy boobs out and a nightie, crazy hair, and be like, go to bed, go to sleep, or I'll call your bloody mother.
I can just picture you in your nightie with like little Ronnie in a headlock. I'm calling your mum.
Listen, it wouldn't ever get violent, but it would be very embarrassing for my children, and I'm really trying not to do that. So there's my sweeping statement. Sleepovers are terrible.
Do your kids know that they'll never have another sleepover in their life?
Yes, I'm slowly breaking it to them. Yeah.
I love it.
What's yours?
My sweeping statement is that I've got to probably set this up for you a bit. At the moment, corporate companies they don't just have an email program. You now have like Slack or Teams, which is sort of reminiscent of MSN back in the day.
Yeah.
So you have your Outlook, for example.
Yeah.
And then you've got this other program where people can just MSN chat you. And it's like...
Right, so there's emails and
chat. My sweeping statement is Slack or Teams is a complete and utter waste of time. It creates more work.
Yeah.
There's no need for it. We've got the email. Just put it all in the one spot.
Swans sweeping statements.
Yes, what are the unpopular opinions that you feel afraid to tell people? I earlier admitted that sleepovers are not ever happening in my house ever again because they're the worst.
Your children are deprived.
Yep. Yep, so be it.
And I revealed that I think using programs such as Slack or Teams is a waste of time in the corporate world. Just email me. Let's just stick to emails.
Yeah, look, I could really tee off on that, but I won't because it's not my turn. Teresa, what is your sweeping statement? Hello, by the way.
Hello.
What's your sweeping statement, Teresa?
Okay, music videos ruin songs.
That's a really big call. In what way?
Oh, I know everybody interprets songs differently, but when you see, like, you have an image in your head of what the song is about because it means something to you, and then when you watch it, you just think, no.
See, that is your opinion and you're entitled to it, but I feel like they add something because you love the song and then you get to see your favourite person singing it and dancing to it.
Yeah, but if you hear a song and it reminds you of your children and then it's about a romance and you think, oh, no.
True. And so many of them are so dirty at the moment, those clips.
Teresa, do you prefer books to movies as well then?
No. I really like movies.
Yes, she's got a coat of many colours, this Teresa. All right, great sweeping statement.
I love it.
Bold and brave, just the way we like him. What are we going to give Teresa?
I'm going to give you a Priceline voucher, Teresa. Enjoy.
Oh, thank you.
You're going to love it. Sick. If you don't know what to spend it on, call me back and I'll give you a top 5 list. Andrea, what is your sweeping statement?
Strap in. Melbourne is so overrated.
I love this because we've all got a city that we can substitute into that sentence that we know is not going to make us very popular, but you're entitled to that opinion. I will need some more information.
I was going to say, full disclosure, Andrea, Chrissie and I are in Melbourne right now, but I want to hear why. Tell us why.
Well, it's actually the first place that I went to when the WA border finally opened last year. So I'm from Perth, so yeah, that is a pretty big statement to say that Melbourne's overrated. And I went to see Hamilton and Moulin Rouge in particular and a few art exhibitions. So I agree that the theatre and the galleries are absolutely 5-star.
Yes.
But the rest, for me, it's just another slogan.
I love it so much.
I love it. Andrea, you need a weekend with me.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm just going to the wrong places.
Yeah, just make sure your immunisations are up to date if you're going to have a weekend with Jack. That's all I can suggest. Well, Andrea, that is your sweeping statement, and the rules are you are entitled to it.
I don't think it's much different to Perth. It's just bigger and everyone wears black and looks sad, you know.
Look, everyone wears black and looks sad.
Raincoat when I was there, and I thought that I was going to be denied entry because I was just too colourful.
Oh, I love it so much. Andrea, thank you so much, and I'm so glad that we are a safe place for your sweeping statement. Priceline voucher for you. Again, if you need some help, I can give you the top 5 lipsticks and face products to use. I'm good like that, Andrea. Thank you so much for your calls. Hit us up online. The best way to get in contact with us is follow us on Instagram, The Chrissie Swan Show. DM us. Me and Jack run it. We run the whole show here.
We do.
So your email will get straight to us.
The Chrissie Swan Show. Chrissie's clickbait.
Just 2 quickies today, Jack.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton. Full disclosure, you and I are Paris Hilton stans.
Absolutely. She was the first celebrity big interview I ever did.
Oh, that's right. And she loved you and you loved her.
She was great. Loved her.
She's a really generous, smart performer, which, of course, isn't her image.
No.
But I love being surprised by people, and I've been consistently surprised by Paris Hilton. She recently welcomed a baby boy with her newish husband, Carter Room. Carter Room or Carter Room?
I say Room.
Yeah, Room. I think that's his name. That's why you say it. Anyway, baby boy, she has not revealed his name until now, and this is a little extract from her upcoming memoir, Paris.
We plan to name him Phoenix. A name that I decided on years ago when I was searching cities, countries, and states on a map, looking for something to go with Paris and London.
I love this. I also love that she says, obviously the phoenix from the flames is a famous sort of mythological construct. But she says, I want my son to grow up knowing that disaster and triumph go around and come around throughout our lives, and this should give us great hope for the future.
That's very deep from old Paris.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And that is a great lesson, I think, to teach your kids, is that it doesn't all look like a furniture ad.
Correct.
You know, it's not perfect, and that's part of the perfection of it. Yeah. Sam Smith has revealed they are appearing in And Just Like That Season 2. Of course, the Sarah Jessica Parker juggernaut, HBO Max.
You still haven't watched And Just Like That,
I
have you?
haven't. No, I haven't. I gave up on Sex and the City as a franchise, I think, when that terrible second film came out.
Oh, that was awful.
Yeah, and I just haven't been, I've just been burnt by that.
Yeah, okay.
And I haven't been back to the well, and I should, because as you know, Sarah Jessica Parker is my best friend.
She's your bestie.
So yes, Sam Smith has said he's up to something unholy on set. After commenting on an image taken off the set of Just Like That season 2. Very exciting.
I hope he performs Unholy, because a really memorable, my Gossip Girl was Sex and the City for me.
Right.
And Lady Gaga performed Bad Romance on a Gossip Girl season, and it was really memorable and great. So if he performs Unholy or does a performance on the show, I think it will bode well.
And you know that Aiden is back for And Just Like That season 2.
No.
Aiden's back and on with Carrie.
See, they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I know. I've really got to give it a go.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.